The year is 1989. After focusing on both 90 and 91 in my last videos, I thought it was finally time to venture back into the 80s, when Barney's story was just getting started. 1989 is kind of an oddball in and of itself, Barney history-wise, as only one home video, A Day at the Beach, would be released that year on February 24th. Even then, it's important to note that the video was supposed to be released in October of 1988. It was definitely a year that was more focused on the team getting their footing and planning for Barney's expansive future. Co-creator Kathy Parker stated that the most challenging aspect when it came to publicizing Barney was national exposure, and exposure was pretty much what 89 was all about. Where can you find a purple dinosaur? Wherever the gang could get him. 89 really marked the introduction of Barney public appearances. Even this far back, costumes with, murky histories began to emerge alongside the by-now classic, the so-called Barney birthday party costume. But that's not actually all this Barney costume would be used for. Far from it, as we've covered before. This multi-piece suit with spandex skin was also used for the Toons on Tour traveling tour that was hosted at music and video stores across the country. Barney would be seen amongst the ranks of other then popular characters, like Teddy Ruxpin and the other Barney. At the time, it really made sense to get Barney into spots like these. With how new the home video series was, being able to meet the larger-than-life dinosaur in person was a great way to make an impression with families. Summer of '89 kicked off with Barney paying a visit to Arlington, Texas's Parks Mall on June 3rd. From 5 to 10 p.m., Barney visited with mall guests in order to drum up support for the summer reading club at the Arlington Public Library. This was one of many local library support visits that Barney would attend well into the 1990s. Late fall brought Barney to a myriad of locations, and all for good causes. The week of November 11th saw Barney visiting Marquee Video in Martinsville, New Jersey, to support a food donation campaign on the behalf of the Food Bank Network of Somerset County. I really like these ads they put out in the paper to promote it. This illustration is taken from the book adaptation of The Backyard Show, and you can never go wrong with the Dino pun. Barney made his way back to Texas in December and paid a visit to the local Country Day preschool on the 13th. The visit was an extra special one, as the students had spent the previous week crafting handmade Christmas gifts for Barney to distribute to 4 Dallas Metroplex pediatric hospitals. This Christmas collection from participating preschools was sponsored by 16 local Albertsons grocery stores. Barney would attend the Carrollton location to further promote the event. Barney's December 19th visit to Dallas Children's Medical Center was chronicled in the now iconic KXAS-TV Dino Gifts news story. The video speaks for itself. It's always special to see the genuine joy that Barney brings to the kids who could definitely use some holiday spirit in such a tough time in their lives. I think the Band-Aid on Barney's snout was a nice touch when it came to him being a little bit more relatable. By this time, the original Barney costume was already starting to look a little worn out, and the eyes were becoming misaligned, to say the least. It only made sense that 1990 would bring about the creation of a new Barney suit, but it certainly wouldn't be the last we would see of the OG costume. Circling back to the start of the year, it's interesting to note that A Day at the Beach is technically the pilot episode of the Backyard Gang. In a way, it parallels what was going on in real time with the franchise. Everyone was just getting to know Barney, and was looking forward to seeing him go more and more places, and making a veritable backyard gang of friends along the way. As always, if you're looking to learn more, don't hesitate to check out my friends at Barney Wiki and Barney History Fans. Thanks for watching!